Ah, what the help? Anyways. Ladies and gentlemen, it's me. I wanted to do a little tour of Mikasa. I usually don't build things. I suck at it. But this time I tried to make myself sit down and actually build places for things to go. I feel like if I took the time to do it and made it look pretty, I'd be more compelled to play and continue. And I think it's been kind of working. I've been playing over 30 days now and having a lot of fun. So let's get to it. I am living in a what's this, maple taiga? Yeah, maple taiga. I found this little lake. It already had all the lily pads and stuff in it. It's on top of like a little hill too, up on a mountain. I've only seen this little formation twice. The one here that I'm living at and one that's really far away. And they're both, we turn on the topography here. You can see how it's like kind of elevated up on lighter green. The only other spot that I've seen anything like this little lake was over here, which is also at another maple taiga. So I don't know if this is like just a common thing for this type of biome or if you can find it in other ones, but yeah. So at first I just built like a little wizard tower here. I kind of just like yoinked one of the little Ars Nouveau towers. That's one that I kind of added onto, but I pretty much had one right here where my weather accumulator was. Does it permanently break the area? Is there something up here? I'll look later. Anyways, yeah, this stuff I put all this out here like yesterday or the day before. I gotta work on that stuff. So yeah, my house, the build. This was the main area. I kind of added these two little wings on here later as I got going. At first, it was pretty much this little building right here. It was just this little gazebo or something. I don't know what you call it. Just out here on the lake. That's an animal. Lev brought me, one of my friends brought me a little evil rabbit. I got him locked down there in the crystal. But yeah, I built this little crystal thing down in the water, put some little glowy lights on it. I've been using a lot of these frame blocks and the colored blocks from Luminix. I think it's called Luminix. Let me look real quick. Luminax. Yeah, very beautiful. So yeah, at first I had this, and I had a little elevator that goes down underground, under the mud. Put all my storage in here, had some machines and stuff. I started my AE2 system down here. I had a bunch of other stuff, so I've been slowly kind of expanding and moving all this out now that I've gotten settled and have been farming resources. But I mean, this is all just junk. This has always just been the automated junk room, and I plan on making a bigger, better storage. I kind of want to go through these and take out things that I don't really need stored in them. This was all stuff that I had like being auto-farmed by the Ars Nouveau, different little creatures, right? Like my my golems, my whirly sprigs, my drigmies, all that kind of stuff, right? So that's where all that goes. Then later, after I got settled, I built the big crystal up top here and used some more frame blocks. This is actually part of the ME controller for my ME2 system. I have my, what is this, quantum computer? Yeah, my quantum computer structure. I got some little automated AE2 stuff that I kind of built a crap ton of just to kind of speed things up. I've been trying to build a lot of the infinity, or yeah, the infinity cells for the different materials, and it takes like those big mega cells, so that's been fun. This is still ugly here. I don't know what to do about that. I want to fix it. And I also want to make a room for a bunch of like trophies, different armor sets and stands and weapons and all that kind of stuff to go into. I don't know how or where I want to do it, but eventually it'll be done. This is the matrix, the assembler matrix. Got all my auto crafting in here. Plenty of space for sticking some recipes. And if you go up, you're inside the crystal. I have my ME controller cubed out here. I did have the assembler matrix up here, and I kind of had a little, I have a bunch of little wireless connectors. These wireless connectors are cool. These are nice. It's like having the quantum rings, but without the quantum rings. You just slap one down, you hit it with a wireless connecting card, you go slap one down somewhere else, and it uses those 32 channels in that face. Just like that, pretty cool. Nice and easy and quick, and you can do it really early for getting your ME2 stuff around at different places wirelessly, right? So yeah, I got some royal purple jelly that's flowing down there to make the little purple waterfalls. This is where I had the assembler matrix, and I moved it, so now I just kind of have this weird hole there with a bunch of frame blocks. I used frame blocks everywhere. It's terrible. My friends, whenever they come over, they get really bad FPS drops, so quite unfortunate. This was going to be my Ars Nouveau area. It's had a couple of different things. I didn't know that you could suck the nature out of the air and then start suffocating yourself. So yeah, be careful if you like autocraft a bunch of stuff. You need nature, the nature aura around. If you suck up all the aura, you die and you actually kill the land. It all turned to like dirt and the nasty coarse dirt. I was like, what happened? And then I realized I drained all the aura. Did not know, but I learned, and now we know. Let me think. I don't know what to do about it. This was all just a bunch of different trees that I had the Whirly Sprigs farming. Like I had the undead logs. I used them to farm. You can farm all kinds of stuff with them. I think you can use them to get the occultism otherworld logs. If not, I know that you can do the bees. I haven't set up a bee for it yet, but I kind of want to do that. I wish I would have known that earlier. Not that you use tons of it. Like you just have to make a couple chalks with it, I think. There might be some other recipes, but yeah, I had like a big garden right here and it had all kinds of different trees, blocks, plants, all that kind of good stuff. But then I was like, you know what? I don't really need this anymore. So I took it down. Well, the server was lagging and I thought it was me doing it with all my Whirly Sprigs, but I took it down and it turns out it wasn't me. It was the friend who was complaining about the lag was the one that was making the lag. So that's how that goes. I had some portals over here. I don't know what to do with the portals. I want to stick them somewhere. I think I might actually do a portal room with these portal frames from Iron Spells. I love them. I think these are great. They're cross-dimensional, any range. You just have to be able to travel from spot to another within 2 minutes of using your portal spell, right? So it's pretty good. This clown, let me bring this up real quick, okay? This clown debated me. And yesterday I felt like a dang fool because I was like trying to show how, like usually the market only has like seeds and saplings and plants, but the ones here has some other stuff too. You can get fertilizers, seeds, I mean not seeds, but eggs, nether wart. You can get rich soil sand, soul sand, all that kind of stuff. Like there's a lot of stuff, the really good things that you can use and get here, you know, early game from other dimensions and stuff like that, right? But yesterday whenever I was doing my little helpful hint video, it bugged, I guess, or I don't know if there's like a time of day or something that like he doesn't sell the other stuff. I don't know. I felt like a damn idiot. This is my frog. I stole this thanks to Direwolf's copy paste or cut paste tool. I kind of went around and stole a lot of stuff. I did have an area down in the ground underneath here that I actually, it's just a hole in the ground, but it has trial spawners. You can actually use Direwolf's cut and paste tool to move trial spawners and the vaults. So I have a bunch of vaults and trial spawners down there. And if you just go sit down there, it'll just like auto spawn all of it. You just kill them and get a bunch of XP and loot. It's pretty nice. This little glowy house here is the bee area. Not done with it. I just got a lot of bees being farmed and doing a lot of things in here. Got a little productivity omega upgrades in them. So they're all making combs and it does the simulator automatically, right? Simulator and block upgrade in one. And you can stack them in here. I made these bees today. I'm working on... I need cyanite for the progressing through the extreme reactors. I've never gone past just making a normal extreme reactor, so I'm kind of looking forward to doing like the active reactor and the reprocessors and all that kind of stuff. That should be cool. So yeah, little bee area. I've got it all hooked up with the laser IO. I'm gonna make this a room down here eventually. I want to get more fluids. Fluid bees going around, get them all put into tanks or put them into fluid drives in my ME system. And there was something else I wanted to do down here. I can't remember. I have a little automated bee breeding and squishing area to farm DNA. I kind of want to smooth this out, make it look better, and maybe see if I can tighten up the... It works great. You know, you stick 2 bees in here. Yeah, I'm up. Hold up a second. I had to go help my father. So yeah. Automated bee breeding. I need to tidy this all up. It's kind of gone through some iterations and I haven't really fully decided what I want to do with it, but I want to see how... I think you can sort out these gene samples using the MBT data with pipes, with the netherite pipe upgrade. So I kind of want to look through what I can do to make like a system for, you know, saving samples and organizing them and having them somewhere. But yeah, I mean, this is something a little short and sweet. Turns out you don't even have to like keep turning this thing on and off to get the bees. As long as you have bottles in here and you stick the bee inside of here, even with the piston down, it'll squish your bees. So yeah, I got my good gene samples down here, and I breed a bunch of bees, squish them, get more samples, and then whenever I need to farm something, I'll make maxed out bees, and I'll make a maxed out hive and hit it with some time wand. The time wand juice. This was my fish tank. I didn't even go over this whole area. I forgot. This was my fish tank. I had a bunch of creatures in here called fish. I named all of them fish. And I had sirens in here farming fish drops. Pretty cool. I think it's something that, it was another mod that added the sirens and stuff like that. So that you have a way to farm water critters and fishing drops and that kind of stuff. So you have to fill it with a bunch of different, you have to make it like a certain size, have a certain amount of plant life in it, and then for every creature you have, you add to like the score of the drop that you'll get from them auto fishing. And yeah, oh, I forgot I had a bunch of monsters tied up here in the cages. I killed everything because I thought it was like the whole lagging the server thing happened, so I got rid of all my sirens. I got rid of all I had hundreds of different critters in here, as long as they're a different type. I even had like villagers in there. I had horses, cows, chickens, pigs, everything. Any creature, it adds to the thing, even if they're like land creatures. So now I've taken them down and I just have my mystical agriculture, little infusing altars and stuff like that, awakening altar down here. Very cool though. This was something I built very early. I liked it. I thought it was beautiful. I tried to do another tower here to match that one, but I couldn't think of what I wanted to fit inside of it. Then eventually I just ended up making a little farm here. I don't know if I took everyone, I don't know if we got inside the tower here yet. Little portal to get up here in the tower, right? So I have my ocean mixers, my melters. I had Wixies up here. Got my spellbook stuff up here. And yeah, that's that. I love it. I love the look and the style of Ars Nouveau. And now that I've played with it a bit more, I have a lot of fun. I even used Ars Nouveau to get flight around my base during the early game too. You can make the yeah, tablet of flight. You can use it as a ritual. As long as you're pumping it source, you know, you have flight. And it has a pretty big radius. Like I had it set up here in my base, and you can even spread out the radius with the spreaders. But you know, it would reach way out here, you know, and buff me, and I'd fly off. It buffs you for like a minute or two too. I can't remember how long it is, but it's like a lot of time. So you get like a fresh buff of it and fly out to where you need to go. It's actually really nice for getting around. Next, after that, I built the power cube. I don't know if this is a cube. It's like a prism diamond thingy. How many sides this thing got? I don't know. I can't count. But anyways, I got my more frames and Luminax blocks. Why did I say blocks? I have my mechanism multi-block induction matrix in here holding all my energy. I have a spot where it goes in at the bottom and then it comes out at the top. I've been swapping things slowly over to flux because I think you can kind of push the limit with flux a bit higher than with these nitro cells. These limit at like 2 million RF per tick or FE per tick. And I think you can go as hard as you want with flux. I'm not sure though. I've never pushed to the limit, but I'll probably try to at some time, right? So this is where I added my reactor so I can farm some cyanite. I had a trash can over here. I was using the energy to kind of burn up and farm resources. Had a trash can here and was just draining the energy so that would keep producing cyanite. But now that I have the cyanite bees, I don't really need that. Okay, then this was the machine area. Got some automated actually addition stuff, automated mechanism crushers and infusers and all that kind of stuff. I started to do a little bit of the old modern industrialization. This is where I get all my resources from. I have a bunch of eldritch miners that I put the eternal stellas on, right, from Forbidden Arcanus, and pretty much they farm things. It comes in here. If it can smelt, it gets smelted. If it can't get smelted, it gets stored down here and broken up and sent into my system, blah, 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 blah. Pretty cool. They're pumping. They pump giga hard, and they don't ever break, so I just set it up, and it just does this forever now. Just chunks of ore. Got my wireless connectors to spread ME system stuff around. This was my very early power source. I just have a bunch of the nitro geothermal generators from power. I've got one reactor here as well that I built. It's getting filled up from my ME system stuff, right? I got a mixture of evil craft automated here, some alloy smelters, some ender IO. I'll probably start filling this in and putting more little blocks like this, right? So that these pattern providers can fill things up and cook a bunch of things for me. This is where I farm my skulls and my blood. This actually has a... What the heck is this thing? The dark steel sword. I found out later that there's other ways to get heads, but this has a really decent head drop rate for getting skulls, especially from the Enderman heads. I think getting the Enderman heads, like you kind of have to use this sword. So I have like an Enderman, a zombie, and a skeleton spawner. And whenever I need the respective heads, I have a redstone that'll turn these on and it'll spawn those monsters that can farm the heads for me. This is where I farm my soul vials from witches so that I can make the different little controllers, like the Z-Logic controller and the infused crystals and all that kind of stuff. It's all automated. Here's some of my direwolf stuff. This is where I farm my Q material, my time crystals. I have redstone signals and sensors set up to kind of move it around depending on how many blocks are transformed or not transformed. And then when it gets to the end, it'll farm all these juicy time crystals. 915, not bad. So yeah, I'm thinking about pushing this wall back, and I'll stick the crystal in here and maybe using some really cool Luminax blocks to make it look like a time spacey little whatever. And then this is the basement, the final floor. I got these sky blocks. These are really cool. These are I have them in here too. Sky blocks from oh my god, the dog. Shut up. Bark, bark. Is this guy taking damage? I have him getting lasered. Does he take damage? I don't know how this works. I've never made the ether gas, so I have him here getting drilled with the drills from Industrial Foregoing. I guess eventually he dies? That's so sad. I thought he was just like, you know, emitting gas and I was just taking it from him, but yeah, anyways, the sky block is called Skyweave, and it pretty much just shows like a sky horizon. Pretty cool. I have that down here so it looks pitch black. This is on my Eternal Arcanus machines. What is this thing called? The Hepatitis? Hephaestus? Hephaestus? I don't know how to say that. That's where I'm sucking my unrefined souls from the trees. These dang Endermen. Endermen keep, whenever it rains, the Endermen pop up down here and they put their dirt and their grass down, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, my automated little runic altar things to farm different material like the souls, the Ariel? Yep, and then here's my little spot of simulation chambers, my automated power stuff. I have it set up so I can actually do multiple at one time. What the heck is this? What happened? Oh no. Ah, right. Remember how I said I was swapping all these? I was swapping all these to flux. I haven't done this side yet, so that's probably what happened here. Yeah. Let it cook. So I'll probably have to go around and fix all these. One is where I'm generating power, and then two is where I'm burning power. Well, I was. You know, that's how I had it set up upstairs. But now I just need to swap everything to flux. Ugh. So yeah, I had to finish designing all this. I've built so many things that like, it's so hard to like build a nice big nice looking area that I'm happy with, but also like want to progress in the game because it takes so long. I'm so slow at this game. I've been having a lot of fun, but I'm so slow. So yeah, I think that's about it. I am very interested to know what everyone thinks. This hasn't done it. I haven't done anything over here yet. I had all these up in the original tower, but I want to do something. You can move these ritual altars, your ritual stuff from occultism with Direwolf's building gadgets. You can cut and paste them. So keep that in mind. You don't have to destroy all these things and then re-chalk them and all that kind of stuff because that sucks. That sucks. You can definitely cut paste these things. So very good. Thank you so much, Direwolf, for blessing us with more useful tools and machines. So yeah, I'll probably add a occultism and evil craft kind of area over here or something, and that's it. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and will give me some feedback or maybe even show me some of the builds you all have done. You can catch me live on Twitch streaming nearly every day, stream around 6 p.m. Eastern, but who knows when you'll find me. I'll see you all later. Big giraffe smooches to you all. Take care, have a good day, bye bye.